This is my Android device, and today I'm gonna be sharing with you guys every single modification made by me in it. This is Anubhav here, back once again from TechnoStar, and welcome to the much awaited What's on my Android device 2015 video. So guys, let's get started. So, my daily driver is the Asus Zenfone 5. An amazing smartphone in itself. It has decent specifications. It houses a 1.6 GHz Intel Atom dual-core processor with hyper-threading, which basically means that Android recognizes it as quad-core. It also has 2 gigs of RAM and has two variants, the 8 gig and the 16 gig variant, and the latter being $33 expensive than the former. I also use a Nilkin back case for my device, which costs around $30. It has a nice rubberized matte finish which helps in providing a good grip to the device and does the job of protecting it from average drops. I also use their tempered screen glass protector, which is amazing and protects it from scratches, and it feels like you don't have a screen protector in the first place. Now, software wise, my phone runs on Android 4.4.2 KitKat, and I am in fact rooted. However, I have no custom recovery, ROM or custom firmware installed because of the reason that this is a new device and developers aren't really making any ROMs for it. Now, getting into the real video, I would just like to say that all the applications or skins as well as applications which I will showcase in this video will have download links in the description, so you can just download them upon your liking and you don't have to go hunting for these apps. So that's all I wanted to say. Let's get it on with, guys. Now, as far as my lock screen is concerned, I'm using an application called AC Display as my lock screen replacement application. It is an amazing application which displays notifications in an elegant manner and also has a lock screen feature. Getting into these settings, you may follow the exact steps which I'll show you in this video in order to make your lock screen look like mine. First, head over to the lock screen section and make sure it's switched to on, and also enable when there are no notifications, which basically means that the lock screen will be present even when there are no notifications to display. Next up, switch on active mode. Now, what is active mode? It basically means that whenever you pull your device out of your pocket, the screen is going to get lit up and the lock screen will display. It is a very handy feature, especially in places where you are not in a position to go all the way up to your power button. And also you can check all these options called disable during inactive period and disable on low battery, which basically means that if you have low battery status, this active mode will be switched off in order to save some battery. You can also enable always listen to motion while charging, which basically means that whenever your phone is charging, even at that point of time when you pick it up, it's going to get lit up. Now then again, moving to the notification section, this is going to be enabled by default, so you don't have to do anything in it. Now, the most important part is the interface. Over here, head over to widgets, switch it on, and select the elegant widget, which is a UCCW 4x2 widget. Again, I'll have the links in the description, so you guys don't have to worry. Over here, you can play around with the width and height a bit, but I feel that this is the best setting for my device. Now, then you can enable full screen mode, so your notification bar, and if you have navigation icons, if you're on a Nexus device, then they will just go away. You can also use wallpaper, which basically means that the wallpaper of your home screen will be shown rather than a solid black wallpaper. You can also enable emoticons, system fonts, unlock animation, and circle color. Now, I have set the circle color to white, which is default color, just because of the fact that it has that material design flavor. Now, that's all I wanted to show you guys in my AC display settings, and now let's get back to the home screen settings. As far as my wallpapers are concerned, I have handpicked 10 images from the internet, and I am using Mosaic Live Wallpaper along with it. These images are also in full HD, so you guys don't have to worry about quality. Now, if you want to download my wallpapers, I'll leave a link in the description to a Mediafire website where I've uploaded my wallpapers, and you can just download them and extract the RAR file and get the wallpapers itself. Now, these are the photos which I have done, and you will get a closer look if you download it. Now, basically what Mosaic Live Wallpaper does is blur out the wallpaper, and again, when you double tap in your screen, the wallpaper gets de-blurred. After it gets de-blurred, after a few seconds, it again goes back to its dormant state. Now, as far as my launcher is concerned, I'm using Materi Nova Prime, which basically is Nova launcher with material design. Now, it has a lot of new cool features, including a completely overhauled material design look, which is basically very similar to Android Lollipop. Now, this update of Nova launcher has not appeared on the Google Play Store as of yet, but even if you want to try it right now, I'll leave a link in the description to the APK section where you can just download it up. To simply install an APK, head over to your settings and then head over to your security settings and make sure you enable unknown sources. Now basically what unknown sources does, it allows you to install applications from other than the Google Play Store. After you enable this, just install it up like any random application you would otherwise. Now in order to make your Nova Launcher Prime look like mine, make sure you follow the following steps, which I'm going to do in the settings. Head over to your settings and at the top you have desktop. In desktop, make sure you set the desktop grid to 5x5 and enable subgrid positioning. After that, go to icon layout and leave it as it is, as we don't want to change anything in here. Width padding, height padding, leave it as it is. Persistent search bar, hit none. Then go to scroll effect and select revolving door, which provides this amazing revolving door kind of animation. Then wallpaper scrolling, just hit it on. It is going to be defaulted by on. Page indicator, hit none so that we don't have that page indicator. Over here, go down, and the most important thing in the advanced section is make sure you enable widget overlap and overlap while placing. Then go to app and widget drawers, leave the grid size as it is and uncheck the card background. After you uncheck the background, make sure the scroll animation is called wipe, which is this nice animation which you get. After you have selected that, make sure infinite scroll is on so you don't have to swipe all the way if you want to just get the widget such as ZOOPER widget at the last. And head over to your advanced section and just uncheck these options if they are checked by default. Now getting into the dock, switch on the dock and dock background, you don't have to do that. Dock pages, make sure it's one by default so you guys don't have to worry. And in advanced section, make sure you check dock as overlay. After you did that, head over to look and feel. Now the icon packs I'm using in this video are big white icon packs, which is free in the Google Play Store, and min icon pack, which is again free in the Google Play Store. All these icon packs will have links in the description so you guys don't have to worry. Now notification bar, enable show notification bar and transparent notification bar. However, this may not work with all phones since you need the permission of the ROM for that. Now search as overlay, you can just enable it, disable it, doesn't really matter that much. That's it for the settings, and you'll basically have a look such as mine. Now getting into my home screens, I have three home screens, namely entertainment, home and social. Now getting into the entertainment home screen, which is the leftmost home screen, you will notice we have a very clean and minimal music widget, which is basically a ZOOPER widget, and the skin I'm using is called Project X. Then again, the links of the skin and the widget used will have links in the description so you guys don't have to worry. Below we have 6 applications which I will get to in a bit. At the bottom we have entertainment, the word, which is an amazing text 4x1 widget, and the font I'm using is called Elegant, and it's in white color as you guys can see. Now getting into these 6 applications, the first application which falls under entertainment category is Google Play Movies and TV. Now all of us know about this application so I won't go in depth. Then we have Chrome Beta, which is the beta version of the Chrome browser. Now this is just a web browser with added new specialities which Chrome is going to add on the future update of their stock browser. The third app is MX Player. Now MX Player is a video application through which you can play almost any video on the internet. It's basically VLC media player for your Android device. Over here we have Pictures, which is a gallery application which I'm using at the moment, and it does the job of being the perfect gallery application ever. You can see that the folders are arranged in an amazing way, and you can just swipe left to view all your folders. You can swipe right to view the images depending upon filters about India and the states which you visit. Now all in all, it's a great gallery application and I recommend this to anybody and everybody. Moving on, we have Google Play Music, which is the stock music player in almost any Android device. And then we have Savan. Now Savan is basically Spotify for people living in India. It has English as well as Hindi songs. If you guys know what Hindi means, it's basically the residential language of India. Now it does the job of streaming music online, and you can even pay like you do on Spotify to have a monthly subscription and download music offline. So that was it for the entertainment, and at the below we have a dock which I will get to in a bit. Now swiping over, you will notice the home or the main home page which I'm using. Now this home page is named Technosaw, which is basically the channel of the name of my YouTube channel. Starting from the top, you will notice an amazing UCCW 4x2 widget known as dresses. It shows the time and the date in a beautiful and minimal manner, and if you know me, I'm all about minimalism. Getting down, again we have 6 random most used applications of mine, and again, as I said, we have an amazing text widget which says the word Technosaw. Again, the font used is elegant, and the color is white, as you guys can see. Now getting into the dock, we have for the dock I'm using big white icons. You just drag an icon to your home screen, hit on edit, and select big white icons and the selective icon. I have my call Textra, which is a messaging application, and it is the best messaging application filled with material design, and you can customize a lot of stuff. If you go to settings, you can customize everything: the colors, the customized look, auto save to gallery, your mobile number, and a lot of goodies which you can check for yourself. Then we have the Google Play Store, through which we download applications, of course. YouTube, which is mostly used by me since I'm a YouTube entrepreneur. I don't know. You guys tell me that. Then we have Google Search, since we don't have a Google widget here, so it comes in handy while searching quick things. Now the 6 applications, the first of them is Amazon Kindle. If you guys don't know, is a reading application through which you can read thousands and millions of ebooks online. Then we have Play Newsstand, which is basically the news application by Google, and it does the job of providing news in a amazing UI, and I just love the material design filled in it. Now getting back, we can see that we have the calculator. Now do note that this is not a normal calculator but a matte calculator, which is calculator with material design. It has amazing animations, as you guys can see, and it's free in the Google Play Store, so you can't go wrong. Then we have ES File Explorer, which is my choice of file manager which I use. It can almost compress, unrar, archive, or unzip any application as well as file which you want, and really comes in handy when I'm not transferring stuff from my computer to my phone, but I directly download them on your phone. Then I have the camera application, which is the Google Camera application, since I prefer it over the stock. And then again we have the downloads application, through which you can just install the applications which you have downloaded from other than the Google Play Store. Last but not the least, the social home screen. At the top, we have a dash clock widget, which is basically a widget which displays the date and time along with your recent social notifications, that is your unread Gmail, and the weather conditions. Down below, we have 6 social applications which fall under the category of social, and I'll be going over them in just a minute. Down below, again, we have a amazing text widget 4x1. Again, the font is elegant and the color is white, as you guys can see, and it says the word social. Now getting into the applications, the first one is WhatsApp. Now I'm not going to open that because it's personal. Now WhatsApp is basically a messenger application which I guess all of us are aware about. Then again we have Facebook, which I think is mostly used by even the biggest noobs in tech market, so we don't need to go into that applications. Then we have Inbox by Google. Now Inbox by Google is basically an email application like Gmail, but the difference is that it displays all your emails from several and also your notifications. Now you do need a invite for using this application, so in case you download it and you can't get an invite, just hit me up in the comment section and I'll try to give you an invite as fast as possible. Then we have Google Plus, of course, the social application by Google, which is pretty sweet and it's pretty cool, and I guess you should download it and follow me and stay in touch with me. Then again we have Twitter. Then again, follow me on Twitter at @TechnoSawTech. And Twitter is basically, of course, everybody knows about it. As you can see, I'm currently averaging around at 19 followers, which is not too good, but then again not too bad. Then follow me on Twitter if you want the latest updates and what videos I'm going to be uploading and stuff like that. Last but not the least, we have Instagram. Everybody knows about Instagram. It's basically an application where you post photos and you have little captions in there like Snapchat, and it's an amazing application all over the world and stuff like that. Now you can follow me on Instagram at @technosawtech. As you can see, I have 0 followers and 0 following just because I just created this account in like 2 days or 3 days before, so I haven't really got a bunch of followers and neither I have followed anybody, so I'm at a neutral position. So yeah, that's all I wanted to show you guys about my 2015 Android setup. This is all I wanted to show you guys, and I'll see you guys in my next video, guys. Please leave a like if you liked it and subscribe if you're new, because I've worked a lot of hard work for making this video. And in case you want to see more videos like this, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and once again share my video if you think that it helped you, because end of the day it feels good to be appreciated for what you've been doing so long. So that's it for today's videos, guys. I'll see you guys in our next video. Stay awesome, people.
Yeah.